Rob Greene started what is now known as Raleigh Review in 2010 while receiving his Master's of Fine Arts in Poetry from North Carolina State University. Since its inception, Raleigh Review has received support from NC State professors and MFA students, as well as from the United Arts Council of Raleigh and Wake County. Poet Jennifer Lambert reads from Raleigh Review, Volume 1.
Teaching Ruby the Jay. She's building you paper kingdoms today, practical shrines as she practices your figure in the alphabet over and over in wobbly orange crayon. I show her your form in strict black ink, and I notice your rigidity, steady, straight top soldered to your ramrod spine. But your curved belly gives away that you were meant to cradle things. Water, sweet apples, the tiny buttons of a spine holding together a whole dark universe.
Raleigh Review began, as board chair Joseph Millar likes to say, as a harebrained personal blog. It has now evolved into a 501c3 nonprofit organization that publishes an award-winning literary magazine and offers numerous literary programs to the Raleigh community. Poet Josh Bouton reads from Volume 2.
Cash. Like a man rises to greet his life at sunrise, a line of sky lifting into light, and thinks of a woman he had once, how she lifted for him so slowly her skirt and what came after. Today he'll plummet into love with every woman he meets, with a man raising the gate of his bodega, with eyelids even. Anything that opens him, until later. Till lunch maybe, when he's walking past the steaming food carts, longing for pierogies from this little Polish diner that went under a few years ago. Potatoes and onions folded into dough, so simple, so impossible to perfect. And he wants suddenly only perfection, to keep walking forever, or to fold himself beneath his bed sheets and imitate oblivion. Like, above him, these lazy doves decorating the trees, each head tucked beneath a wing. Strange to think such a white thing can carry even a spoonful of darkness, but it must.
Raleigh Review believes that great literature inspires empathy by allowing us to see the world through the eyes of our neighbors, whether across the street or across the globe. Raleigh Review fosters the creation and availability of accessible yet provocative contemporary literature. Poet Dorianne Locks reads from Raleigh Review, Volume 3.
Without God. Without God, we are ants, grown enormous, clumsy, sap-swollen, stumbling one over another as we rush through crumbling tunnels, sugar in our veins, the dead cradled in our tender mandibles. If that's all, isn't it enough? The glistening larva no less steer, the pinhole of light entering the chambered vaults through which the scent of our lemony sweat spirals no less delicate. Are we not miracles? Rivers of us pressing forward, gathering as we go, singing as we ascend, stopping to roll down a grassy slope, our eyes closed, our arms crossed over our hearts. Isn't that enough? Isn't that terrifying and magnificent enough?
With the help of over 2,000 volunteer hours in 2013, Raleigh Review Volume 4 will be available in early 2014. We appreciate your support in making great literature possible and available to the public.